Hi, I'm Bonesy and I'm going to talk you through how to tie the German rig. Now the German rig for me is an ideal rig for using over somewhere that's nice and clear. So I found a nice clear area of gravel or clay, and this rig lends itself perfectly to that sort of situation. Now it's a very similar rig to the D rig. It lends itself perfectly to fishing with a small dumbbell wafter. Now I'm going to talk you through how to tie it because it is pretty easy to tie. One of the things I like about this rig is just how quick it is to tie. So if I'm having a good session, I'm having a few fish and I run out of rigs that I've prepared previously, this rig does not take a long time. So all I'm going to do, I've got a size 4 curved shank hook and I've got some coated material. Now I don't need to remove any of the coating off the material. So I'm going to do myself a length of about 14 inches will be enough to start with. And I'm going to simply attach the curved shank with a knotless knot. Now I pass the material through the eye of the hook. Just bring it down the shank. I don't need a long tag end because I'm obviously not tying a hair. I then wrap it round 8 times. I always do it 8 because it's the Chinese number of prosperity, but it's also my lucky number. So we go around 8 times, back down through the eye of the hook, like that. And I've tied a very simple knotless knot. Now once I've tied the knotless knot, this little tag end I'm going to remove. So all I do, take my scissors and just trim off the tag, nice and close to the knot. And there you can see I've attached that curved shank with just a very simple knotless knot. Next I'm going to need a little ring swivel. So this is a micro ring swivel. You use these on German rigs, you use them on chod rigs, you can use them on anything for attaching things like a wafter or pop-up. I've then got myself a hook bead. Very gently slip that onto the point of the hook, being very careful not to stick your hook in your finger. Using my nail, I'm going to bring that round and have it just opposite the barb. I tend to have it just past where the barb is on the hook. And then the swivel will slide up, and then I'm going to attach my wafter. I've got a simple match the hatch wafter here, one of the DNA bugs. Pop that onto a baiting needle. Take a section of bait floss. And I'm going to pass the bait floss through the micro ring swivel. Now I'm going to use the blobbing technique that you may or may not have seen, and it's a very simple, quick and easy way of attaching a bait. So pass the floss through the eye of the micro ring swivel, bring it up until the tags meet, so you've got it about the same, and slide on the wafter. Once I've slid on the wafter, I'm going to pull the wafter down onto the micro ring swivel. If you're finding it difficult to get the ring swivel into the wafter, find it good just to wrap the floss around your baiting needle lots of times, hold on to the floss, and then you can give it a really good pull. And I tend to do it till you can just see the eye of the ring swivel with the ring around the hook. Then simply I trim off the excess, leaving about 2/3 of a centimetre, take my lighter, burn the floss and just blob it down, and that isn't coming off. And you can see there, you've got a real simple, real quick and easy way of tying a rig that you can use perfectly with a wafter over a nice clean area of bait. There we go, proof in the pudding. German rig with that little wafter on a nice clean spot. £31, 8 ounce of Unity Mirror Carp.